So this is the shredded carrot that was dried for 3 days. So it's very dry now and the water has evaporated. So I pour it into a very clean jar, where I'm going to steep it in oil for 3 days. And the oil I'm using, like I said, is extra virgin olive oil. And then I'm going to add a bit of glycerin, because glycerin is an humectant, and it kind of make the body to be supple. It's like glycerin is like a moisturizer, and when you add it to it, it's going to make your skin to be supple, and so that it can be able to retain water, in your, so that your skin doesn't dry out easily. So I'm just going to use a little bit of glycerin, maybe about 1 teaspoon or 10 ml, but I'm going to fill this now with olive oil to the brim to cover the carrot in the jar. Just wanted to be sure how many kilograms of oil did I add there, so that next time I know what to do. So I'm going to fill it until the oil cover all the shredded carrots, that's it. So I guess as much that I was going to use 200 grams of oil to be able to get to, so this is 200, so that's really nice. Okay, so you can see it's all soaked in oil, and I'm going to leave it for 3 days so that all the nutrient and all the vitamins, all the things that are good for the skin in the carrot can seep into the oil. And I'm still going to pause it in the blender before I save it. So I'm just going to add maybe 10 grams of this glycerin, because it's very good for the skin too. It's like a moisturizer. It moisturizes the skin very well. So I'm just going to add 10 to 15 grams. Okay, I think that is okay now. Okay, I added 15. Okay, let me just make it 20. That is 20. So this is now the mixture. I'm going to cover it and put it in a warm, dark place for 3 days, and then after 3 days I'm going to blend it, not really blend, pause it, so that all the nutrient in the carrot can come out, and then you see what I'm going to do next. Thank you. What happened after? So this is the blender that I'm using. I'm using the first batch, and I'm going to pour it here and squeeze out all the oil from the shaft of the carrots, and then I'll show you when I finish. Thank you. So you can see that I've paused it. I didn't really blend it. I just want all the minerals in the carrot to come out, and this is what I just pause it for about 1 or 2, and I'm going to save it now to get the oil. So this is the shaft left from the carrots. So I'm going to take this whey cap now. You can see the oil at the bottom. So I'm going to squeeze this. I'll squeeze it very well to take all the oil. You can see how colorful and beautiful the oil is. So I'm going to squeeze it, and then I'm going to keep this in the fridge for about 1 hour, so that if there's any water in the oil, it will stay up. Like this that I'm using is a gravy strainer. I had it a long time, somebody gave it to me. This is it. So that's what I'm going to use to strain the so all the fat will stay and the water will go. So I'm going to be able to take all the the water out of the carrot oil. So I'm going to show you after I've squeezed it. So and then I keep it in the fridge for 1 hour, so that the oil and if there's any water in the carrot that was dry, then it will be on top, and I'll be able to separate it from it, so that I can preserve the carrot oil for a long time. You can see that the carrot oil looks really good. So now you can see this is the shaft of the carrot after saving it from the oil, and this is the oil that came out of the, you can see, so beautiful. So I'm going to put it in the fridge for about 1 hour, so that if there's any water in the oil, I'll be able to separate it from the oil, so that the oil can last longer. I'm going to cover it with a cling film and put it in the fridge now for about 1 hour. So it's 1 hour now. Now this is what the oil look like. You can see there's no water in the oil, so I don't need to filter it. Everything is pure oil, but I'm still going to use these to see if so this is my end product of the carrot oil. You can see how it looks so beautiful, and I put the remaining in the dark color container, so that I can preserve it for a long time. So that's what I got from all the thing I used, and you can see the way it makes my skin looks. This is the skin of somebody that is almost 60.